I had a very interesting question today on my post, and that left me thinking that I would love to record a video about it. And Asif, one of the community members here on LinkedIn, asked me what are the values that I'm operating on. And my values have, I wouldn't say shifted, because your values as a human being fundamentally continues to remain the same throughout your life. But I would say my values have evolved in the depth. Oh my god, the seagulls are going crazy right now. Let's just try and close the door as we're doing this. So my values have continued to remain the same, but they have evolved in the message, in the way they function in my life. My first and foremost important value has always been trust. I think that only when we have trust, we are able to build relationships that bring that kind of value, whether you're building a home, a family, you're building an organization, you're building a team from the ground up, you're building a product. Trust is what brings that quality, commitment, and that grit and resilience in the tough times, in the challenging times. And trust is what forms the fundamental of a shared purpose and vision. So trust is the foremost important value that I work from, and how do I supplement that value? I supplement it with authenticity. So that is the second value that is very important for me. Authenticity is when I'm able to share with as much honesty as I can, and with as much integrity as I can, what I am thinking, what I'm feeling. There is a very beautiful quote by Joan Didion, which obviously I'm gonna butcher it right now because I can never remember it verbatim, but she talks about I write so I can know what I am thinking, what I'm feeling, what I am going through, and to understand how I am living, what I'm doing. It, as I said, I butchered it, but yeah, I try and bring authenticity through being very honest, because I believe that that honesty is what builds trust. So honesty, authenticity complemented with honesty is my second value. And my third value is purpose. So I believe that every single one of us is born with a unique purpose. Our hearts and our minds and our guts work in different ways to bring us either together or, like, in alignment to our purpose, or they also can completely break us internally in the dialogue that's happening and take us away from our life's purpose. And our life's purpose, sadly, as I see today's world, more and more people through different mediums that we are being showcased success, are running towards a certain template of success, the 12-step program that I have written about on Medium recently, which I'll put in the footnotes of this, the link to it. But yeah, more and more of us are running towards that 12-step program, and we feel that this is our life's purpose or our life's goal, and we are supposed to do this, and this is what our life is about. Purpose is deeper than that. Purpose aligns with that uniqueness that you are born with. The more you're able to go and connect with your heart, right, your heart's voice, and that deeper connection to your heart's love, that could mean that your heart's love and your heart's voice is telling you that you want to be a mother, and that is your life's purpose. And that is what makes you unique, because now you will take your heart's love and you will put it in your motherhood, and you will make sure that at every step of the journey of this endeavor of being a mother, you are bringing your best self, you're bringing your resilience, you're bringing your grit, you're bringing your courage. You're able to reflect in yourself in that very moment when you're making a mistake, that, hey, I want to take a step back. I should not have spoken to my child like this, or maybe we shouldn't have behaved like this, or maybe this is what is going to protect my child, and maybe here is where I want to give my child the independence. So purpose aligns you with your being, how you are being, and also what you are doing. And that is why purpose is very important. Instead of running behind success, that I want to finish these things off the checklist, and that means that I would have achieved something and I would have done something and become somebody successful. And maybe that is what is meant to be the purpose of my life. Let's shift towards the being. How am I being? And in order to know how am I being, I think it's important to go inside our heart's voice and listen to it, and also listen to our gut's voice and align it, instead of being overridden again and again at every moment of our day, of our lives, of our waking lives, with our mind's voice. Because our mind is right now playing the game, which is the game of this world, which is the game of this 12-step program. But our hearts and our intuitions, our guts, are not playing that game, because they are not built for this worldly game. So the more we will go deep down and align with our heart's voice and our gut's voice, the more we will be able to live from our purpose more authentically, come with a lot of courage, and be able to share more vulnerably with each other. And that's when we see that there is very less separateness. There is actually no separateness. There is a interconnectedness between all of us, and we all are connected, and we are one, and we are going to go and become one somewhere once we are gone from this world. So the mind continues to live in this world, but the heart and the soul and the intuition, the gut, they know that we are not from this world, and this is not the only purpose that we are brought here for. This is what we do with our minds, is a means to the end, but the end is basically where your soul will go. So it's that is what is important for me. Purpose. I would love for you to take this initiation and go a little bit deeper into your heart and your soul, to connect with your gut, and to really sit with yourself and ask yourself some questions, whatever those questions come to you, which help you find those answers,